morning, dear friends. What a joy to reunite in instructions, illumination, prayer, and charity. As we are studying the book Charity by several spirits through Chico Xavier, the medium. Today, we have the poet, Casimiro Cunha, my preferred poet. He is, in Spiritism, the one that is very practical, that brings to us messages for our daily lives. And today he's going to talk about diet. Well, new year, new resolutions, new diet. Casimiro Cunha has a special diet. The title of chapter 28 is Diet in a Diet, or Spiritual Diet. And he says to us, regarding the harmony of the body, for the complete health, I summarize here a note, a diet in a diet. Remember, first and foremost, in the task that you dedicate yourself, the treatment that you adopt, and attend to the instructions. Use the medications that you need, but side by side, it is good to pray, to be at peace, and to work in the directions, the guidelines of the good. As much as possible, make yourself available in this constructive acceptance, extending the blessings of love. Eat. Just a second. Eat a little and talk even less. In terms of pleasure, to be sober is a school that teaches us to live. Rid yourself of the demands of possession. Detach yourself and do not be afraid. Simplicity in life solves many problems. Wherever you are, offer a smile of your good soul. Wherever you are, help, understand, aid someone, forgive. In regards to everything else, respect and serve. To those who are sanctified, to believers and non-believers. Remember that inside of life belongs to God. Casimiro Cunha. Brief but deep, practical. He talks about a diet of life. He begins by telling us about the body. Why? Because you and I are incarnated. Without the physical body, we can't be here. So that's our number one focus, to care for this body. And he gives a very straightforward tip. He says, eat less, not much. And speak even less. Why? Because we're still at a level that when we talk, we may talk nonsense, wasting our vitality. Did you know that the mouth is one of the main places through which we exhale ectoplasm, vitality? If we speak with love and wisdom, we're emanating life and we're also absorbing life. Otherwise, we're not only emanating destructive elements, but we're absorbing them too, spending and wasting vitality that we may need later, which is kind of suicide, indirectly. So eating less, speaking even less, for the body as well. And then he talks about medication. Take the medication that you need, but not abuse it. But he says, don't forget the prayer. How many people nowadays have COVID? And I learned my lesson with COVID. Pray even more. Pray 10 times more during those times, but not only COVID, anytime. Because in prayer, we nourish ourselves like we'll be doing here in a minute. Talks about being sober. So many people cannot be away from a glass of alcohol. But he says, to be sober is a school too that teaches us to live. And it's exactly what it is. To be in moderation too, to be simple, he says. To detach, detaching ourselves without fear. And he says here, to be at peace and to be useful to work. And rid ourselves of the demands of possession. And that's exactly what we do on earth, the opposite. We do the opposite. We want to buy more. We want to own more. We want to have more. It's tempting, right? People respect us more when we have more. But do they really respect us? No. Because the day we lose it, it's not about us. So why the illusion? That's why he says, simplicity in life solves many problems. And he says, cherish a smile, help, understand everyone, being benevolent. Casimiro Cunha. This message is a true nourishment for us, a very frugal one, boosting in us frugality in the body and the mind. Let us then pray and thank God for this beautiful recommendation, a prescription from on high. We feel your merciful presence amongst us, dear spirit mentors, loving, protecting spirits, guardian angels, strengthening us, mind and bodies, at this moment, as we absorb healing molecules, molecules of health, encouraging us to greater discipline, disciplining love and light. We rejoice in your wise presence, visiting all of us in our very homes, at work, in hospitals, wherever we are. And we visualize the unity of all of you with us in this circle of prayer. And from us, rays of healing radiating to our loved ones, to those who have their names in the book of prayer, to everyone who are in the hospitals nursing homes, shelters, prisons, refugee camps. We pray for those who are feeling assaulted by negativity. May they see their light within themselves shining, connecting to you, so they can raise themselves above the temporary limitation. And may today we allow our light to shine in your divine company, dear friends of the spiritual realm. May we expect little but give a lot. May we understand, then expect to be understood. And may we give, then expect to receive. For that is a direction of love. The divine presence in us. Thank you, Master Jesus, for sending these messengers our way. And thank you, dear God, for bringing the grace of this moment in our lives. We pray for calmness within ourselves and the practice of serenity for a better life within ourselves and within our relationships. Praising you, God, for the gift of this new day. We rejoice and commit ourselves to co-creating a day in kindness, a day in charity, and so be it. Yes, today the recipe is simple, very simple. Let us practice it, simplifying our lives, body and mind. And love is all that matters to us. Your light, as Jesus said, the light of the world. Let us illuminate ourselves. Yes, dear Amber, thank you for being with us. We are praying for you in Thailand. Yes, count on our prayers. Thank you, Dulce, for being here with us. Simone, thank you. Thank you, dear Beth. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Katja. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Slavic. Thank you, John DeRosa. A big hug to all of you and many more who are connecting to us live or on demand, visualizing ourselves in the circle of prayer. Thank you, friends.